This video resource will discuss the Title I Part A campus allocation requirement that is part of the random validation monitoring process conducted by the Federal Program Compliance Division at the Texas Education Agency. Documenting overall compliance for a program requirement may require several forms of documentation to be maintained locally and available upon request by TEA and/or an auditor. To ensure the overall compliance with program requirements, LEAs should refer to the program guide and/or other program-related resources that reference the multiple forms of documentation required to be maintained locally. The documentation requested for submission during the random validation process may not include all forms of documentation that are required to be maintained locally. In general, LEAs are required to allocate Title I Part A funds to eligible campuses in rank order on the basis of the number of low-income children in each attendance area or school. An LEA that serves a campus with a low-income percentage below 35% must apply the 125% special allocation rule to all of the Title I Part A schools it serves. LEAs with fewer than 1,000 students and LEAs consisting of a single campus were excluded from the selection pool for this validation because they are exempt from the rank and serve requirement that is tested through this validation item. For item 1.1, the LEA should submit evidence showing the amounts of the Title I Part A campus allocations and how those amounts were determined. Acceptable documentation could be a spreadsheet showing campus name, campus number, enrollments, number of low-income students, low-income percentage, per pupil amount, and the amount of Title I Part A allocations for all Title I Part A campuses in the LEA. Please note that the campus status, enrollment, and low-income percentages should match what was reported on the most current SC 5000. Issues that may result in an improvement needed status include auditable documentation requested was not submitted, campus allocations were not based on the number of low-income students, the rank and serve rules were not followed, if required, the 125% special allocation rule was not applied correctly, or the documentation does not align with the most recent SC 5000. Questions related to this random validation for Title I Part A may be referred to Jaime Huerta or Vivian Smurl at essasupport@tea.texas.gov.